Have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions in your faith? You pray, you might go to church, but that deep, personal connection with God feels distant, almost like a whisper you can't quite hear. If you're nodding along, you're not alone. The great news is that building a deeper relationship with God is not about a secret formula, but about intentional habits. Today, we're going to explore 6 simple, yet powerful ways to transform your spiritual life and draw closer to God than ever before. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive in. First up, and this is foundational, is consistent prayer. Think of prayer not as a formal speech or a shopping list of requests, but as a genuine conversation with someone who loves you unconditionally. You can talk to God anytime, anywhere, while you're driving, washing dishes, or walking your dog. Share your joys, your fears, your frustrations, and your dreams. Ask for guidance. Express gratitude. It doesn't have to be long or eloquent. A simple, "God, I need your help today," or "Thank you for this beautiful morning," opens the door to connection. The key is consistency. Making conversation with God a daily rhythm in your life is the first step to truly knowing Him. Second, spend quality time in Scripture. The Bible is God's love letter to us. It's where we learn about His character, His promises, and His plan for our lives. Now, I know it can feel intimidating. Where do you even start? My advice is to begin small. Maybe start with the book of John to understand Jesus' life and love, or the Psalms to see raw, honest conversations with God. You could use a devotional or a Bible reading plan. The goal isn't to read a certain number of chapters a day, but to let the words sink in. Ask God to speak to you through what you're reading. You'll be amazed at how a verse can jump off the page and speak directly to your situation. Our third point is to practice gratitude. It's so easy to focus on what's going wrong, but intentionally shifting our focus to our blessings changes everything. It changes our perspective and opens our eyes to God's goodness all around us. Try starting or ending your day by listing 3 things you're thankful for. It could be something big like your health, or something small like a warm cup of tea or a beautiful sunset. Gratitude reminds us that God is a giver of good gifts. When we thank Him, we acknowledge His presence and provision in our lives, which naturally draws our hearts closer to His. Fourth, find a community of believers. We were not designed to do this faith journey alone. Being part of a church, a small group, or a Bible study provides encouragement, accountability, and support. This is where you find people who can pray for you when you're struggling, celebrate with you in your victories, and challenge you to grow. Sharing life with other believers reminds us that we're part of a much bigger family. It's in these relationships that our faith is often sharpened and strengthened. So, if you're not plugged into a community, I really encourage you to find one. It's a game changer. The 5th way to deepen your relationship with God is through service. Serving others is one of the most practical ways to live out our faith. When we serve, we are being the hands and feet of Jesus in the world. It shifts the focus from ourselves to the needs of others. This could be volunteering at your church, helping a neighbor, or supporting a local charity. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. Even small acts of kindness done in love can make a huge impact. Serving others reflects God's heart, and as we do it, we often feel His pleasure and presence in a very real way. Finally, number 6 is to practice stillness and solitude. In our noisy, fast-paced world, it's rare to find a moment of quiet. But it's in the quiet that we can often hear God's voice most clearly. Try setting aside just 5 or 10 minutes a day to simply be still before God. No phone, no music, no agenda. Just sit in silence and listen. It might feel awkward at first, but this is a space where you can rest in His presence, clear your mind of distractions, and invite Him to speak to your heart. Solitude isn't about being lonely, it's about being alone with God. So there you have it. 6 tangible ways to deepen your relationship with God. Consistent prayer, spending time in Scripture, practicing gratitude, finding community, serving others, and embracing solitude. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. It's about taking small, intentional steps every day. Be patient with yourself and trust that as you seek Him, you will find Him. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more content to help you on your faith journey. See you next time.